When I was 18, graduating from high school, I had an opportunity to go to a lot of places. I look back on it after many, many years, and without bragging, of course, I think I made a really great decision when I decided to come to Mississippi State. Our goal was, of course, to win the SEC, and we finally did my senior year. We had an outstanding team. My senior year, we ended up ranked third in the nation. So it was just a great experience. Well, when I played, we didn't have the 30-second shot clock. The object was to get as close to the basket as you could so that you'd shoot a better percentage, you know. The teams, of course, played, we faced a lot of zone defenses because they were trying to shut down our inside game. And since there wasn't a 30-second clock, we were very deliberate. We didn't put up a lot of quick shots. The team that was the team that was behind had to force the action. After 5 seconds, if they did not come out to guard you, the officials would wave them out, and they would have to come off their zone and guard you. I don't like the three-point shot myself. I see teams coming down with and the numbers in their favor: 4 on 3, 3 on 2, 2 on 1, and instead of some neat passes and a nice layup or something, we see guys posting up behind the three-point line and heaving up a three-pointer. So, of course, one reason they put the three-point shot in, I think, was to get more variety in the game, but I think there's less variety in it now because the ball goes into the post, people double down to try to cover the center. He throws it out to whoever's open, and the defense rotates around to try to cover them, and you see a lot of three-point shots. It's just not as much variety in the game, I don't think. Our last game, my last college game, was at Ole Miss. If we won the game, we were the SEC champion. Of course, because of the rules at that time, no 30-second clock, we got a small lead early in the game, and Ole Miss froze the ball. The final score was like 23-16, and it was pretty close. Ole Miss, the strategy they had almost paid off for them. The game was very tight. But anyway, we prevailed and won the SEC championship, which was a great thrill. The first one ever, I think, for Mississippi State in basketball.
Well, I don't think there's any question at all that he's the best basketball player to ever play at Mississippi State. Some of the records he has, especially in the rebounding category, you can't even think about guys rebounding at that rate at this point in time. And with all the success that he's had on the court, I know this is an old cliche that a lot of people say, he is a better person than he was as a basketball player. He was telling me stories about him being a #1 draft pick with the Boston Celtics, that he had to actually work, had to have a job in the offseason because he only made $15,000 for being an NBA basketball player. So just to hear that he had to go into the corporate world in the summertime in order to feed his family and to pay the bills, even though he was an NBA player. And the way the day and age is now, as far as what these NBA players get paid and their lifestyle, it's really phenomenal that you had a guy like that. And I think that's the reason, when it's all said and done, that he's really grounded, just an unbelievable person.
Well, when I turned pro in '59, there was only 8 teams in the league. Meal money, for example, when you were on the road, you got $7 a day for meal money. So you can see what a difference it is back then compared to today. As I look back on it, I really, again, think that I made a really wise decision. They didn't forget about me. I mean, I say to the student athletes that are here today and the students, when they get older, years down the road, they look back, I think they will be just like myself, in realizing that they made a very, very good decision and decided to come to school here.